too late to matter socially, but matters enormously for anyone trying to understand what actually happened under all the noise. This week, King Charles sat in a room with Archie and Lilibet for the first time in 4 long years. Most media coverage called it a breakthrough, a story of grace and healing. But there is one woman who described almost this exact scenario years before it ever took place. For years, we were fed a polished fairy tale about Meghan Markle's royal entry. And for years, one woman was publicly mocked, dismissed as bitter, and labeled an irrelevant relative cashing in on fame. Her name is Samantha Markle. But the gap between what she predicted back then and what is now being confirmed in public records is genuinely impossible to ignore. From the carefully managed narrative of Doria Ragland as the devoted single mother, contrasted against quiet corporate Delaware filings, to the strategic role of children as the ultimate leverage point for royal access. Samantha didn't just express resentment. She consistently named the exact timeline gaps and structural mechanisms that are now coming to light. Even famed investigative biographer Tom Bower publicly admitted, "We laughed at Samantha, but she was right." Was Prince Harry completely blind to the commercial and legal apparatus being built right under his nose? Or did he knowingly participate in a narrative that is now fracturing from the inside? Today, we're looking past the shiny tabloid headlines, analyzing the quiet corporate documents, and connecting the dots that most media outlets refuse to touch. Drop your thoughts in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and let's walk through the evidence together. To understand how this narrative was constructed, we have to go back to where this public story genuinely began. It didn't start with tell-all interviews, courtroom battles, or Netflix docuseries. It started with a single, carefully framed image from May 2018 at Windsor Castle. On Meghan Markle's wedding day, every camera on the planet was pointed at one woman walking alone across the manicured castle grounds, Doria Ragland. Dressed in mint green, composed, serene, and solitary. There was no visible no chaotic entourage. Mother standing in the storm did considerable work for the then at the time realized, upon which their entire public image would rest for years afterward. The contrast was striking, and it certainly wasn't accidental. On that very same day, the Markle side of the family was spiraling in the press, embroiled in staged paparazzi photos, missed international flights, and chaotic competing. In stark opposition to that public messiness stood Doria. She functioned as a human protective shield built directly into the brand architecture. Criticize Meghan's character or upbringing, and by implication, you were criticizing the quiet, dignified woman who raised her. That narrative protection held firm for years largely because Doria maintained complete radio silence. Not a single unscripted appearance. Not a single uncontrolled quote. The public version of Doria, warm, simple, devoted, the quiet single mother who raised a daughter all on her own, was consistently and meticulously managed. The public narrative offered something clean and emotionally satisfying, a self-made woman who had overcome a complicated family dynamic, guided